Hello, Wrestle Lovers. Welcome to WrestleLove Podcast. Guys, we're back to you today with another video. But first, we want to say thank you. We appreciate all the love, all the feedback, all the comments, all the likes, all the new subscribers. We recorded the Bray Wyatt return video at Extreme Rules, and that has really boosted this channel. And oh my God, we just want to say thank you. Now, we have a few stories we want to talk to you today about. First, from Dave Meltzer, Wrestling Observer, CM Punk and Tony Khan are in talks with buying out the remainder of years in CM Punk's contract. It's looking like he won't be returning to AEW once he's cleared for action. So,
I mean, this just breaks my heart, this story today, because it was only a little over a year ago when we saw him return to the company. AEW is the company that brought him back after nearly being out for 8 years. Just the thought that he's leaving only after a little over a year. Like, who would have thought that's all that he would be spending in this company? It just goes to show, you never know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. You know, in the world of wrestling, anything can happen. Yeah, and Dave Meltzer had reported that it's probably because of WWE. I mean, they're the only company that can really pay CM Punk what he would be asking for financially. And if it is true that he goes back to WWE, it would be really ironic because he left them on bad terms. Mm-hmm. In addition, in the past few months, we've really saw the friendship of CM Punk and Tony Khan, especially during the media scrum after Revolution. Mm-hmm. I think when Reg had asked him a question and CM Punk just broke down crying. He was so grateful and happy that Tony Khan had the ownership of his ROH footage. Mm-hmm. So he was just so happy, and you could really see their friendship. They have a really great camaraderie between them, and gosh,
it's crazy. It is crazy the times we're living in. AEW was the company that brought CM Punk back to wrestling. He was not going to go to WWE anywhere else but AEW. Now, after the fight, after All Out, backstage, the media scrum, all that stuff that's been happening, the suspension and all that, the elite of CM Punk, but this is crazy. CM Punk, his contract is now being brought out.
Yeah.
He won't be returning back to AEW.
And he is injured right now after his all-out match with Jon Moxley. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it'll just be really interesting to see what happens, what's next for him.
CM Punk.
And we'll definitely keep you guys updated with all the news coming up in the next few days regarding this next few weeks. We'll definitely let you guys know all the updates, so just, stay tuned.
Yeah, stick with us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, coming up in our next story that we want to talk about, from another report from Dave Meltzer, Tony Khan was willing to let Billy Gunn appear on the D-Generation X celebration of 25 years, only if they had mentioned that Billy Gunn was working for AEW.
Yes.
Wow.
So apparently Triple H decided not to agree to those terms. I mean, it was really sad not to see Billy Gunn there with the other members
of
because
DX, yeah.
They were we saw Shawn Michaels was there, Triple H was in on the action. You could really see their
their friendship
and how close they are, and it's just so sad. Road Dogg even said that he was heartbroken that Billy Gunn wasn't there. Gunn even said himself that he expected to be there. You know, except up until the very last, few days, I guess, right before the show. But yeah, it's just so sad.
So sad.
So sad, because
he works for another company. It's like,
and you would think that with all the shocking returns that have been happening, even with wrestlers who left on bad terms, you would think that Triple H would have a little more leeway, with AEW, at least, mentioning their name, but I guess they're not quite there yet. Right. So that was interesting.
It was. That's new because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect for Tony Khan to be like, well, at least mention us on TV.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, the forbidden door is really still forbidden between WWE and AEW, apparently.
Right.
We also have one more news piece to share with you guys. So GCW and WWE are expected to be working together in the near future.
Wow, you guys would not, we wouldn't even think of that. GCW is like a hardcore based wrestling promotion. They get down and dirty. It's extreme. It's raw. Now, when we talk about WWE, that's a family show. That's PG. That's those guys. They work on bring the kids and the families. That's like a family show. GCW, you wouldn't even think that WWE and GCW would be working together. But wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even when we watch GCW, I have to practically close my eyes on certain parts because they look like they're getting mutilated. They look like they're hurting so badly. Yeah. So for them to join forces, that's going to be really interesting to see what kind of matches they're going to be having. But when we find out more in the upcoming weeks, we'll definitely keep you guys updated.
Yes.
On that. So thank you so much for tuning in. And we will definitely have more news for you guys coming up. So many things are happening right now in the world of wrestling. So just stick with us and remember to always like, comment, and share this video.